Hello, here we are looking at my Windows 7 screen, and I'm going to try an upgrade to Windows 10. Obviously I haven't done this before, not having a zillion computers to try it on, and neither have I read any instructions because I'm going to try and do this as a new user who just has some basic common sense, and I hope that Microsoft also has some common sense and that this basically works. Normally when I record videos I record my screen, but as the machine's going to need to reboot I can't use any screen recording software, so I've just got the video camera on the screen and hopefully that will do the trick. I've got all sorts of stuff here. I guess let's make this do not disturb or something so I don't get interrupted. I'm not going to need Dropbox and all these other things, but let's see what happens as I upgrade. I guess there's no point in exiting really, is there? So I'll just go away. I'll exit anyway, just for the sake of it. Right, it'll probably start again on the next reboot. But what have we got here? Get Windows 10. Hooray! I understand there are big privacy concerns with Windows 10, and I may do a separate video about that if it turns out to be a pain. My reservation is confirmed. The automatic download of it is complete. So I should be able to go ahead, review the license agreement. That's stupid of them. Anyway, upgrade. Okay, let's get on with it. Who the heck reviews the license agreement? We own you. That's what it means. Of course, I've no idea if Windows 10 will even work on this PC. It's supposed to, because it passed all its pre-what's-it tests that it did when it first popped up with that little icon. And Windows 10 is supposed to be, good or something. Pretty reliable according to reports, so we'll just see. "10 seconds" it said. Is this a 10-second prep or a 10-minute prep? This is not the world's slowest machine. It's not bad actually. Of course I haven't checked to see whether I have enough disk space or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I do have though. Probably I'll snip this lot out. I'm not gonna have the video in real time because it will take forever. Just like if 10 seconds is like 10 minutes, then it's gonna take a long time to do this. Blimey. Well, you'll see some other games on my desktop there. I've done videos about Galactic Civilizations, Anno 1404. I'm going to do Prison Architect, I think. That's quite a good little game. I used to play Age of Empires all the time. There's a new version on Steam which is, I would say, not as good as the original, because they've humorised it. They made it a bit, the characters a bit humorous, and I like to take these games seriously, Come on, Microsoft, what's up? 10-second prep. You're just going to sit here and do this all day, or I suppose you're going to ask me for my life insurance details next or something. Maybe this is all it does. Then this window will disappear and I've got Windows 10. Oops, I knew I'd kick this camera at some point because it's in the way basically. For it to be in front of the screen, I have to be not in front of the screen, so it's all kind of awkward. Okay, well I've had lunch, I've gone to the shops, and it's still working on it. So I've looked this up online, and it means it's not working. Two possible cures. Stop it, obviously, because it's cobblers. First of all, reboot the computer. It should be a few seconds or something like that, so it isn't. So here we go. He even had time to change the wallpaper, didn't it? Right. First possible cure is to try it again, but the other one, which I'll show you, is to go to the control panel and Windows Update. And what optional updates are available? I don't know what they are, but there should be the Windows 7 update, I suppose. Or the Windows 10 update even, I don't know. Something this morning failed as well. That one, you can run it from here, and that works, and the other one is just to try it again from the little icon. I suppose since I'm here I might as well run it from here. Let's get started. Windows is currently installing other updates. Please try again in a few minutes. Oh no, it isn't. Let's try again. Downloading? It's already downloaded. Oh, here we go, at last. We've got the licensing bit. Hooray! Except we own your computer, and we're going to write to everybody about, and let every hacker know all your private details. Okay. Save your work, leave it plugged in and turned on. It might take a while. Hooray. I'm going to start. Let's see what happens. Ooh, Hopefully it's supposed to do this. Yep. Looks like it's not going to be very interesting as an upgrade. I will snip the video to speed it up if necessary. My first problem is going to be that I don't know how to use Windows 10, of course. It's supposed to be something of a mixture of Windows 7 and Windows 8.1. As I don't have a touch screen, I don't really need any of the 8.1 Metro nonsense. But it wasn't a very auspicious start for it to just fail straight away. But that's Microsoft for you. I mean, to be fair to them, every PC is different. The hardware differs slightly between most machines, even when they're all from the same manufacturer and the same model. Sometimes there are differences here and there to some of the components used. Obviously my own particular settings and software configuration may be different from anybody else's in certain ways. And of course Microsoft writes all its programs in a sort of delegated way. So different individuals and teams are writing different bits, and it's all got to fit together and work at the end of the day. Maybe one day they'll have some sort of unified design instead of all these ugly property sheets with their advanced tabs and nonsense like that, made to scare off the unready. I'll be surprised if it really is 72% complete. It's probably 72% of this teeny bit of the process is complete. I suspect that the process itself is going to take quite a while. Upgrading previous versions of Windows usually takes quite a while, after all. I normally don't buy upgrades. I prefer to buy a full version, because if I need to reinstall it, what do? I have to install the previous version or one before that and upgrade, and then upgrade again. But anyway, I suppose I can buy it if I want to, but I don't want to spend money unnecessarily. And since this upgrade is free at the moment, it's hopefully a good deal. Computer's rebooting. I don't have a CD in the drive, so it doesn't boot from it. Ooh, new look, here we go. We have that dodgy wheel going around again. I really wish they just tell me what they're doing instead of hiding it like that. They used to in the old days. Sit back and relax. Okay. Oh look, and it says at the bottom roughly what it's doing. Copying files. Great. I might just speed up the video while we go through these time-consuming bits. Oh, it's got somewhere. Right. Back with my password, okay. Okay, get going fast. Change these at any time. Select Use Express Settings. 2. Personalize your speech, typing and inking input by sending contacts and calendar details along with other associated input data to Microsoft. Let Microsoft use that to improve the suggestion and recognition platforms. Wow. Personalize my speech, typing and inking inputs, sending all my info to Microsoft where it can be stolen. Okay. Let Windows and apps request your location. I'm probably going to turn all this privacy stuff off because I don't want it, alright? Help protect you from malicious web content and use page prediction to improve reading speed and browsing and all that. Yeah, okay. Your browsing data will be sent to Microsoft. Brilliant. Automatically connect to suggested open hotspots and shared networks. Not all networks are secure, but it'll connect to them anyway. Okay. Send error and diagnostic information to Microsoft. What if I want to customize the settings? There is down here a weeny little thing. Personalization, speech, typing and inking input. No. Send typing and inking data to Microsoft. It's keylogger, that means it will record all my passwords and leave them on some insecure company server to be hacked. I really... no, I don't want any advertising crap. Location, hooray! No, I'll tell it where I am when I want it to know. Okay, next. Oh, there's more. Use smart screen online services to help protect against malicious content and downloads in sites loaded by Windows browsers and store apps. Alright. Use page prediction to improve reading speed up browsing and make your overall experience better in Windows browsers. Your browsing data will be sent to Microsoft. It's none of their damn business. Right. Automatically connect to suggested open hotspots. Nope. This isn't a laptop anyway, so it's not really applicable. Automatically connect to networks shared by your contacts. Nope. Send error and diagnostic information to Microsoft. Fine. New apps for the new Windows. They'll work beautifully on your phone and tablet as they will on your PC. Click next to use them to open files and websites. Photos and videos from your devices are automatically organised into albums, enhanced to look their best and ready to share. Well, I have Google Picasso already, but I might try this. What the heck. I also have a music player. Microsoft Edge, I already have a default browser, but I might try it anyway. Movies and TV. Rent and buy the latest movies and TV shows. Let me choose my default apps. There we go. Photos. Now I'll try it at some point. I'll try these at some point, but I'm not going to just try them willy-nilly straight away. And I'm not going to spend money on renting movies anyway. I'll try the new browser though. I can always turn it off if I find it's a nuisance. I don't know what it will do about my bookmarks. See, I have no microphone on this computer and I have no camera. So at least some of the spying options are non-existent anyway. This won't take long. That's what they said last time, wasn't it? 10 seconds. They seem to have adopted this word apps for applications. I guess it came from Apple. Whose name, surprisingly, begins with app as well. And that's it, okay? It looks incredibly the same as my old Windows. Slight differences. I mean, the bar looks a bit different and so on. Calls and Skype links always open with spikes. I don't know what it means, so let's try it. I can change it back if I want to. Okay. Under settings instead of in control panel. Oh dear. And okay, I guess there we are. Is it? Yes it is, and it's got all the stuff. And this, I guess one will have to try and figure out how to use it. File Explorer, we've got all our gubbins in there, right. And you've got settings there for fixing stuff that's broken, and we've got some icon there. I don't know what it, oh, a store. I really don't need that. Task view. Ooh. What's that? Don't know, nothing there, but I have a new desktop button there. That's interesting. Well, there's obviously some exploring to be done, and basically it was pretty painless apart from that little glitch at the beginning. I mean, it looks just the same as it did before, and hopefully all these applications will still run. And that is the upgrade to Windows 10, including a little look at the security settings. If you want their fancy features, you have to give up your privacy in a big way, because all that data being sent to Microsoft does mean that it will be hacked at some point and stolen. There's no doubt about it. You can guarantee it. But anyway, there it goes. Bye for now. Not quite bye for now, because as the computer has come back, I observe that I don't have any network. This machine is on a cable, so it really should connect to stuff. Let's see. An Ethernet cable is plugged in. Hooray! Network cable is not properly plugged in, or maybe broken. Well, probably the answer is to reboot. So I will, in fact, not reboot, but actually shut down. Not quite sure how I do that. Power, here we go. Shutdown. Best to shut down totally, because if the network card has crashed or something, a reboot won't flush it out. But a full power off might. Okay, the computer is off. Wait a few seconds, then turn it back on. Let's see what we get. I did tell it not to connect to hotspots and what have you, but of course a wired Ethernet cable is not really a hotspot. Ooh, nice picture. And right, is that it? And what's this thing? Yeah. And it looks like I do now have a network connection. Yes. So there you go. Glitches away. And booting up alright? Yeah, that's it. Good. Okay then. Bye for now. Ooh, blimey. Etc. Okay then. Bye.